what's the underlying story between Chopard, Cannes, and the red carpet? Well, every May, all eyes turn to Cannes, where cinema meets elegance and the red carpet becomes the global stage, with glamour, sparkle, and diamonds. But at the heart of it all, it's Chopard. As a matter of fact, they have been the official partner of the Cannes Festival since 1998. And Chopard doesn't just celebrate cinema. They craft it with symbols, from the iconic Palme d'Or, handcrafted every single year in ethical gold, to unveiling of its most anticipated moment, the red carpet collection. In case you didn't know, every year at each edition of the Cannes Festival, the co-president of Chopard and artistic director Caroline Scheufele creates as many high jewelry pieces at their years of the festival. And in 2025, it means 78 one-of-a-kind creations. And this is more than just tradition. It's a yearly ritual, a bold statement of creativity and craft, launched not in a showroom, but on the world's most watched red carpet and on the rooftop of the legendary Martinez Hotel, where a daily buzz occurs every day. From clients' appointment to celebrity dressing, photo shoot on the terrace, a watch demonstration on one side, a video interview on the other, sipping some alcoholic or alcoholic-free cocktail, or just simply enjoying the view, the Chopard floor is the one to be at. And as I said, every year it's the excuse or the occasion for the Swiss brand to unveil its high jewelry collection right before the summer. Part one of that journey is when Chopard becomes the festival's beating heart, because every May, the world kind of turns its gaze to the French Riviera, not just for the films of course, but not just but most and mainly for the fantasy. The Cannes Film Festival has become the stage where cinema meets style and where the red carpet becomes a story of its own. And since 1998, that story has been written and illuminated by one name in particular, Chopard. And as the official partner, as we just pointed out, Chopard doesn't just walk the red carpet, they define it. It's where the brand is more than just a jeweler here. Is the artistic soul of the festival, the creator of the Palme d'Or, the provider of some of the most talked about red carpets look, and the guardian of iconic and cinematic glamour. The second part would probably be the Palme d'Or, a symbol of prestige. And if you start with the Palme d'Or not really knowing what it is, it's not just a trophy, it's the highest honor in international cinema. Each year, Chopard's artisan handcraft this prestigious award from ethical 18-karat fairmine gold, mounted on a block of pure rock crystal. And inspired by the palm trees that lines in the Croisette and in a lot of places in south of France, the Palme d'Or embodies grace, ambition, and cinematic excellence. But it's also a symbol of Chopard's ongoing commitment to sustainability. Because if you didn't know, in 2013, the house has pioneered a very bold initiative into the journey of sustainable luxury, making Chopard one of the first luxury maisons to incorporate ethical gold in their high jewelry pieces. The red carpet collection, the haute joaillerie when they meet cinema, is more than just a palm. Every year, the brand unveils a spectacular high jewelry collection created exclusively for Cannes, at least for the unveiling part, and now it has become the red carpet collection. Fast forward in 2025, the festival celebrates this year's the 78th edition, and Chopard incidentally unveiled 78 unique creations crafted by more than 40 artisans in the Geneva High Jewelry Workshops. This year's theme, Caroline's Universe, which means a lot because she's so creative. And it's not just inspired by the world around her, it's a reflection of her own inner world. It's a window into her soul, her memories, and her passion. For example, the flower blooming in her Lake Geneva garden, the animals she lives with and loves, including Byron, her beloved spaniel and unofficial mascot of the festival, the stars, the moon, the divine in nature, and always the heart, which has become the signature motif of the maison and the favorite shape that Caroline loves to use in many pieces. This year, you will be able to spot a cascade of spinels, heart-shaped ruby rings, the diamond-encrusted animal forms. We can also see the precious lace-like chokers, brooches shaped like blooming roses, rings sculpted into miniature hippos or panthers, or even a timepiece encased in a sculptural diamond embroidery. Every stone tells a story, and every piece happens to be an emotional performance. And through Caroline Scheufele's vision, Chopard hasn't just kept up with Cannes, it has elevated it to some extent. Because it has shown over the years that luxury can also be ethical. And that tradition can be reinvented. Because jewelry can be as powerful as any other film if you just compare the different arts. And the festival celebrates stories on screen, where Chopard celebrates the story that we wear. So whether it's a rose sculpted in rubies, a heart crafted from pink sapphires, or a starry necklace that reflects the cosmos, each piece on the red carpet carries more than just sparkle. It, to some extent, a bit stretched out, but it carries a meaning. And that's where Chopard really dominates during the Cannes Festival. Because the Maison doesn't just lend jewelry on celebrities, it curates looks that shapes headline. From Angelina Jolie, who this year made her grand return to the red carpet after 18 years, to Elle Fanning, from rising talents of global icons, Chopard's high jewelry pieces are worn by women who defined what elegance looks like today. And in the last few weeks, our feeds, headlines, and red carpet images have been filled with dazzling looks from Carla Bruni, Halle Berry, Eva Longoria, Patrick Schwarzenegger, who not only wear brooches and jewelry, but obviously mechanical and stunning timepieces. And there are sculptural conversations starting, they're camera-ready creations, and they are chosen for impacts. And that's the real power of the red carpet collection. It's not just about being seen, but it's about owning the moment. And back to red carpet, Cannes Festival, Chopard, everything is linked together. And to some extent, Chopard is an actor and probably one of the most vivid one to spot on the red carpet.